Alright, on a local jaunt, welcome to the video. And I'm popping out into the wood, doing a walk, but I'm popping out into the woods for well, say an early dinner, breakfast and dinner together. And the reason for that is, as I say, to get out for a walk, but also I want to test a stove I've owned for many years. And it's getting on a bit now. I've not used it since probably early 2000s, something like that. So I want to test that out today. So we're heading, you should know this by now. I haven't filmed a local one for a long time, but heading into the, that's right, the Gwynion. That's what they sound like. You can hear two of them there, probably arguing over territory. Just come down them steps. And that squirrel still, there's a squirrel up there arguing about territory or something. But that's nature. But as you can tell, really autumn now. Look at the leaves on the ground and all colours. What's left of them. Some remnants of Storm Brian. Or anyway, thanks for joining me on this walk. Hope you don't mind. It's another local. You get to know it as well now. You'll know the sort of different places we pass on this route. But as I say, more about this stove. It's an MSR stove, multi-fuel stove, and I think, if I'm right, I can't remember the name of it, but it was Whisper something. Whisperlite, I don't know, but it was one of the first lot of MSR stoves which people started raving about when they first come out. I think it's had some use over the years, but as I say, I haven't used it for, well, it's got to be 5-6 years at least. So it's an old stove, but it still works. I checked the safety stuff on it. It still works, and anyway, I'll show you when we get to the woods. You'll see it soon enough, but I'll have to turn around now because you're going to see a very well-known bit of this walk. And here we are. And there it is. Nothing's changed. It looks quite sleepy in there this morning. It looks are deceiving. Car pass. We'll get on with the walk. See you later, mental. This is what was the mental farm, and it's been changed into apartments now, flats or whatever you call them. Some lovely gardens here, fair play to them. With a nice view in the distance to the Clwydian Hills. Very nice. There's a bit of wind damage there. Come across the back drive here. So it's not bothering this fella looking for his, or burying his nuts or whatever, for the winter. I just reached the old Denby Dam bit, and I was talking to a lady who lives in a house in that direction there, and she was saying that well, I've seen them myself, there's dippers along here, along this river, and also which I'm chuffed about, she's seen some kingfishers, and well, all you see is a blue flash, but I'm yet to see a kingfisher along here, but I have seen the dippers. Right, after that little information part, we'll carry on with the walk, shall we? Thank you very much. Good day to you. Most agile animals you'll ever see, and quick. Bloody hell. Going for his dinner, and we're going for ours. I hope you're hungry. Okay, so this is the setup. This is the stove. Close up here. Similar to stoves today, but this is quite old, as you can tell by the state of it. It's a multi-fuel stove. I've cleared the leaves and stuff here because in this fuel, it's a multi-fuel, and I'm using on this unleaded petrol. As you can see, top's broke. I've used it so many times, but right, let me just plug this in. Let's see this. That goes in carefully. There we go. Make sure it's quite level. Right, I'm going to light it and get it going. You need to prime it first, so I'm just going to. There we go, let that prime, and it shouldn't take too long. We're going to move it over because the wind's blowing, so it doesn't blow towards the bottle. There you go. Just let that. Now, the only thing with using petrol, not only is you got to be careful, it's dangerous obviously, but it does blacken things up. Okay, so that's how it should look after about 5 minutes. As you can see, it's now burnt all the black stuff off, and it's clean and working as it should. So now I'll show you what we're going to be having to eat. Right, hope you can see me okay. I've got my sit mat down. This is the bag the stove comes in. Oh, it is, they are. It says on there. Whisperlite International. See that? Anyway. This is the old wind thing that come with it. As you can see, very well used. It's only like a very thick foil tin. Does the trick. Don't really need it in here, but never mind that. What are we having? A tin of Irish stew, which is like a there's bits of beef in it, I think. Wait a minute. Carrots, potatoes, onion, marrow fat peas, mutton, lamb it is. Vegetables, lamb stock, and all that. Right, there's my spoon. It's one of these pull tab, so I don't need a tin opener here, but I always carry one. There we go. Oh, dusty there. There we go. And this is my sort of late breakfast, early dinner. Lovely heat on this, I tell you. Right. You can alter the heat, but you gotta be careful. Now in this, I've got what I've ground some salt and pepper. That can go in. Now you got to be careful with these sort of stoves and things because they tend to heat very quickly. So you've got to keep stirring. Really nice. The smell already. Right, I'll get back to you when it's ready. Okay, dinner and late breakfast, early dinner served. Irish stew. Now I'll just turn the stove off. And I've said this before, it's not about what you're cooking, how you cook it. As you can see, this is out of a tin, heated up, and that's it. And you can make meals out in the woods as easy or as difficult as you want, whatever suits you personally. But the fact is, you're coming out walking, enjoying your surroundings, being amongst your surroundings, and enjoying good food. And just to sit here eating this feels almost like a privilege, which it is. Well, to me anyway. So here we go, let's have a taste, shall we? Let's have some lamb mutton. Oh, bloody hell, that's good. And it wouldn't taste near as good as this in the kitchen, on the table. Potatoes. I'm not sure if you can hear in the background, you probably will. Some sort of work going on. I think they're using like a some sort of bench saw or some saw or something in Kaidai, which is not far from here, but you can hear it coming through the woods. Beautiful it is. Do you want some? Well, I like it. Simple little things in life. And it's somewhere I can come free of charge. I haven't got to book tickets. I haven't got to wait in a queue to get in. I haven't got to try and squeeze your way past people or anything like that. Don't even have to speak, only to you good people. Anyway, I won't make you hungry. I'll get back to you in a minute when I've finished. Beautiful. I don't have to tell you how good that was, do I? Bloody lovely, I'll show you how good it was. Not a scrap left. And, I noticed just sitting here then, not saying nothing like this, talking, just sitting there just after I finished that, to let it go down sort of thing. How the bird life starts to chirp up again. Because when you first come in, you know, they can hear you coming in and watching you, and they go quiet. But after about a couple of minutes, as you can hear probably, they start up again. It's lovely. And you see the odd movement, which is a squirrel. But I'll tidy up now, and I'll just give you a quick walk around the woods here, showing you the woods well and truly into autumn. Very enjoyable that. So I'll see you in a minute. So there we are, we're all packed up. You can see everything's, all my bag and everything's put away. I'll just show you we're not far from the river, which is over there. Lovely sound. Crows cawing, birds whistling, and this was my surroundings. Very steep bit up there, and over there, and this is autumn, as you can see, well and truly here, but beautiful. I'm going to show you something on a tree in a minute, but before I do, as I always do, and it's good code in the woods or whatever you do outside, that's the tree I was by, and where I hung my my bags on that branch there, and here, and that's where I was. And LNT, leave no trace. You wouldn't even know I've been there. So that's the way to do it. If you bring it in, take it out, and if you can, you see other stuff, take that out. But I'm going to show you something. Look at this. Now, if we had beavers, I would say this is a beaver, but as we don't, no, actually, if you look, it does look like somebody's been at that with an axe, I think. That's terrible, that. Yeah, you can see the... That's terrible, that. That's disgusting. If somebody's... that's a live tree, nothing wrong with it. No need to cut it down. There's plenty of wood, as you can see, lying around in this woods for firewoods, if somebody coming to do fires. But that is worse than cutting it down, in my book, because you've hacked halfway through and then thought, oh, can't be arsed with this, and gone off. So the tree dies or whatever. So it is dangerous now. I don't know, I just cannot get people into my head. Society, I just cannot. It's not a good place to be. Well, but that's the beautiful surroundings. I look after it when I come here, and I appreciate it. So thank you, woods, for another hour, 2 hours, whatever it was, of pleasure. Yeah, lovely sounds here. Yeah, plenty of wood, look. So there we go, that's the end of this local woods for Irish stew. Fantastic. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.